This is TWiT.
If you recall, and Richard, you might remember, this was probably, I feel like this was late last year, but
Yep.
Unity, which makes this game engine.
The most popular one in the world, you mean that one?
Yeah, those guys. They announced this kind of runtime fee for game developers that went over like a lead balloon. Like
a lot of developers.
Yeah, they were like, this is going to bankrupt us. Like, we can't actually do this.
You just destroyed the business. Yeah, that was literally This is literally this time last year.
I just looked it up. Yeah, you're right. It was this week last year. That's hilarious. Yeah. So they kind of went back and forth on this. The CEO had to apologize. I think they might have fired the guy.
They did.
And in fact, I think he might have been an ex-Microsoft guy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. January, they laid off a bunch of people. And then at the 1 year mark of announcing this, they were like, "Oh, we're just kidding. We're not doing that anymore." So, I mean, they got so much negative.
They finally fully backed off from it.
Yep. So I guess that's a good outcome.
John Riccitello. That was the guy. He's over at
actually, his
and
name
he was EA before he was Unity.
Okay, EA. Okay, I was. Yeah, I don't recognize the name, so I was wrong about that. But yeah. So this is just. Oh boy. Anyway,
I mean,
I guess
there's been a wrestling match all along about how Unity survives as a company, grows, that kind of thing. Like this is the whole mono game. Like these guys started out as a Python shop, and then Miguel Diaz-Casa convinced them that .NET was the way to go. They were the proof point that C# deliver. Like it's an important story, and I swear to you, half the games made these days come through Unity, and some really good ones, better ones than you think. Yeah,
this is a way you can write.
You can make
modern games with C#.
With Unity.
Yeah, that's right.
But and I think there's it might be just it's not that they make no money, they do, but I think they look over at multi-million-dollar titles made on Unity and go, hey, where's our cut?
We want a piece of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Look, I think customers would have accepted some structure that made sense.
Yep.
Frankly,
and it's also a way to present it, to sort of walk into like, we want to be fair here and engage in conversation, even if you have an intentional outcome. I compare this to when Maker's Mark was running low on bourbon and said, "Hey, we're going to lower the ABV of Maker's Mark," and everyone went, "No, don't do it." So they raised the price instead. Hey, we listened to you. You told us what you wanted. Now you can pay more, and it fixes the problem.
Yeah, don't ever listen to what customers ask for. That's a huge mistake.
You can listen.
Tell them what they want.
Yeah. I used to work in banking a million years ago, and our kind of saying was like, the customer is almost never right.
Wow.
Well, because they would
name
always come
the bank.
Like
name
well, they're out of business now. Well, no. New England used to have a protected banking region, so eventually they let in the national bank, so they were all bought up. They didn't
protected. Is that like where they've got people with swords and
it was a moat.
Standing outside?
No, it was just something probably dating back to the 1700s that for whatever reason.
Deploy the trebuchet.
If you were in the New England region, you could buy and merge with banks there, but not external.
Oh, I see.
No nationals.
Yeah, so now it's all like everywhere else in the country now. But
anyway.
Try
and be.
But people would always come to you like, because it's money, it's your money, right? They'd be freaking out, like, where's my money? And then they'd be like, well, you took it out here and you did this with it here, and they're like, oh yeah, sorry, but they come in upset because it's like something you did, and it's like, no, we're not playing with your money,
right? We're not touching your money.
I mean, we are, but
again, the 1700s.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet from Windows Weekly. If you want to see more and want to catch the whole show, you can subscribe in your favorite podcast client or visit our website, twit.tv/WW. And of course, there's links right below me.